is absolutely studied has to be this one. Interesting that in this variation, just take that last move back. Well, I guess it's not letting me take it back. In their 2018 World Championship match between Magnus and Fabi, Fabi really went for this knight d5 variations, and Magnus defended both knight b8 as well as knight e7 positions successfully. Remember, all the games in that match all the classical games in that match were drawn as instead bishop g5, b5, and did I just see knight on a3 to b1? I think I did. Let me just refresh.
He just played knight a3.
No, I think, knight a3, b1. An unusual
I'm not at all familiar with this move. I'm seeing it for the first time.
Bishop takes f6, g takes f6, knight d5. This has become the most played.
Well, bishop takes f6 when the knight was on b5, right?
Yeah, or you can do it here as well.
Or I can do knight d5 first.
With the knight on,
knight
with
d5.
the knight already on b5, you cannot take with the queen, so it would be that limiting.
Exactly.
The take now might allow for queen takes.
You still would get kicked back with knight. But okay, let me just see. I mean, I have seen the move knight to b1 before, but I was
300
curious.
games out of 21,000, almost 22,000.
So it's a very, very rare bird indeed. I was surprised that it was number 3. But,
because there are probably no other moves. You have to
knight d5,
also,
bishop takes f6.
There's just, right?
There you go. And knight
double
takes
attack.
b5. Okay, knight b1, and by far the most popular response is bishop e7, which makes a great deal of sense. And why? Why would you play knight b1? Well, the idea is that the knight on a3 is looking to now land on c3 and maybe even d5. This is called the Pelikan Sveshnikov variation.
Well, Pelikan and Sveshnikov. It's not this specific one.
No.
The Pelikan was the old name that we called it in the Western world, and the Sveshnikov was what they called it in the Slavic world, particularly the Soviet. Sveshnikov. Sveshnikov comes from a city or a town.
Evgeny Sveshnikov.
Yes, but he comes from a town.
Oh.
Chelyabinsk is the name of the town. They also called it the Chelyabinsk variation.
Yeah.
And as a funny story, I mean, you learn about these geographically far-flung places
right
when you study chess openings. Mm-hmm. And as we see here, they're playing quite quickly in this line as the knight is now on d5, and it looks like Grigoriy knew this line, wasn't surprised by knight b1.
No.
He's playing the popular recipe for this line. But it was during the championship in New
So maybe now h5?
Yes, h5 is an excellent move. h5, I started to wonder about rook checks as well. Just asking Wesley, are you going to give me the g2 pawn? So if, for example, rook check, was Wesley planning, for argument's sake, king e3, or king f1 if you will, rook check, king e2, rook check, king d3, take the pawn. And after, for example, king c4, do you think you have winning chances? I don't think so. Not at all. I would say that, wait a minute, yeah, I mean, black's king is so darn active.
And this pawn is also like almost as far as this one, right?
Yeah, yep. So,
only I need to take this, yeah.
So that was why your rook e6 check and a6, getting that pawn one square up the board was, but h5, there you see. Again, Grigoriy could have played rook a2 check, but he thinks that if he fastens his pawn, which is on h5, to the h4 square, then he'll always have this king f4 to g3 kind of a route to go after the pawn on g2. Yeah, this looks like a dead draw, and I think we're about to suggest Fabi is winning his fourth.
We may not have tie breaks, and Fabi is gonna match
Bobby Fischer
record. 4 championships in a row.
As Bobby chases history in the modern history of these U.S. championships. Bobby Fischer famously won the U.S. championship 4 times in a row, but he did it 2 times with a gap year, if you will. And Fabi in the modern era will match a record, and I think we're about to see a draw.
But it was Wesley's turn, and he went to check. Oh, because after move 60, they can offer draw, but it's move 59. So Wesley cannot offer draw, otherwise I don't know what he went to check.
Well, the move g3 just made it that simple. G3, there's nothing to discuss anymore. There's a purple check instantly, and there it is.
And it's a draw between Wesley So and Grigoriy Oparin.
Our congratulations, Fabiano has done it again. He won 4 in a row. Wow,
Yeah.
Made history.
Big congratulations to the new champion.
Absolutely. Congratulations to Wesley So. He made it a challenge. He is